Hello there. When we left the last episode, I was in deep trouble, getting ready to run across the Arctic wasteland, and we're going to continue. And I'm bracing myself, because not only are we going to have mobs at night, but we're going to have polar bears. Let's put some blocks on my hotbar just in case. Wow, lovely, a polar bear right there. Okay. Skeletons all over the place. Oh, yes. It's lovely. All we can do is just... Okay, there's a village over here. And there are those horrible skeletons that shoot those arrows. Man. Those guys sure don't like me. Whew. Maybe we can take a little refuge here in this village. Oh, good. This Arctic biome comes to an end. It's sort of encouraging, but there's no ocean. This truly is the Running Man. Here we have an ocean. Excellent. And away we go. Whew. Wow, that was a close call. Anyway, that's why they call this the Running Man. We could call it the Cowardly Man, or the Chicken Man, or the Running Chicken. Oh, look, it's our first look at fireflies at night. Ain't that pretty? It's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Of course, we're here enjoying the beautiful scenery, and over there's a witch. The witch is probably one of my least favorite mobs, because back when I first started playing Minecraft, I would encounter witches in the middle of the day, and they would give chase, and they would hunt me down, and on several occasions, murder me in cold blood. Witches are not nice, let me tell you. Oh boy. Got hit by an arrow there. That's nice. A dirty, rotten skeleton sniping me from the shore. Hey, there's a creeper. He'd like to come swimming with me. The creeper is not normally the kind of fellow who likes to go swimming, but he'll make an exception when it comes to my case. All right. We've got no choice but to hit back on land here, at least for a little bit. We have a creeper right over there. Let's see if we can get in this boat and get the heck out of Dodge here. There we go. Get out here to the safety of the waters. This water retreat kind of stuff, this will only work for the first couple of nights. when the phantoms come, I'm going to have to try to adopt some other strategy. But on the bright side, it looks like I've already broken my score from the last challenge, because I'm already over 7,000 blocks away from home, which means I've already beaten my last score. Which is a good thing. Although I'm setting a new record here in the Running Man Challenge. Wouldn't it be nice if I could, somehow manage to survive past the Phantom Nights? Past the Phantom Menace? I don't know. This water continues around this direction. I'm losing score by going in this direction right now. I'm heading slightly southward, and it doesn't really look like the water is going to take me that far. Let's see, where's the moon? We still have plenty of night left. Do I really want to go on the shore and risk getting obliterated? I guess I could, because I must keep running and making distance. And here's the welcoming committee. Now there's a zombie villager. Maybe he wants to trade something. He doesn't take emeralds. He takes brains. Oh, here's our old buddy the creeper. Oh yes. The lovely nighttime scenery of Minecraft. Oh, there's an Enderman. Just what I need. If you accidentally look at the Enderman, there is no running from him. But luckily I do have some building blocks on me. I can make a little too high enclosure and scramble his brains for him. But I have to say, I am making pretty good time. Here we have some zombies coming for me. Let them try. Oh, here we go. Creeper. Yes. The sun's coming up. Yay. And there's a village up here. This is what I like to see. Oh yeah, and a whole bunch of villager zombies. Let's head over here and see what's up. Ah, yes. Morning in Minecraft. Hey, dude. Wake up, you lazy bastard. Look at that bed. If only I could sleep. Hey, cows. You boys are free to go. Into my stomach. Oh, look. There might be some leather armor in here. Oh, yes. And a satchel, too. Unfortunately, I have no use for the satchel. This shirt, though. That looks pretty good on me, I gotta say. Yeah, dirty pigs. You guys are safe. I'm not gonna... I've got enough food. I don't think I need to eat any pigs. Let's see, how much coal do I have? I don't really have any coal for cooking food. Let's go over here and pick up some of this coal. I do have some meat that I should cook, and this coal will come in handy. And it doesn't hurt to pick up a little cobblestone too while we're at it. You can't really call it a Minecraft challenge unless you do a little mining. So yeah, this coal will come in handy. I'm thinking that maybe when the Phantoms come out, if I could find one of these enormous caves, if it wouldn't be a good idea to just go in the right direction through the cave. Because I'm thinking maybe it would be easier for me to go through a cave than it would be to deal with the Phantoms. Let's go ahead and let's make a couple torches. We don't need a lot. Just a torch so that this doesn't spawn a zombie that comes out. It's an old habit of mine. I don't like spawning zombies to kill the villagers if I don't have to. Not that it matters. I mean, I'm never coming back to this village. I'm just passing through. But old habits die hard. Well, we got quite a bit of coal here, don't we? It didn't look like it was going to be that much. But now I got plenty of coal in case I need to make more torches or cook more food. There should be plenty. Okay, very good. These guys are real brilliant. Look at them. I can't climb up here. This is hard. Oh, stupid idiots. The villagers are so stupid. Oh, look over there. We have a chapel or whatever that building is called. Some people have different names for that building. Some people call it a church, but it's where the alchemist lives. Or not lives, but where he plies his trade. Any more? No chests. This is not exactly a wealthy village. Maybe there's some more to this village if I climb up here. Oh, we have some lovely hay bales, which can be converted into bread later in an emergency. And it is sort of calm and relaxing to do some Minecrafty things after that night of terror. Wow. Oh, hello there, Golem. Don't mind me, I'm just passing through. I'm going to need to make a new sword anyway, so let's just go ahead and destroy the sword on these hay bales. But it looks like we have a little bit of an ocean over here, which is a lucky break. It means we can be fairly safe and travel at night. Not that we can't do it over land. As I just showed, I traveled quite a bit over land last night with the monsters after me. I did a good Running Man thing there. But oh yes, let's take in our inventory. Plenty of potatoes and carrots. And these potatoes are only really good if I cook them, and who wants to take the time to cook all those potatoes, honestly? So really, those potatoes are kind of useless. Let's throw them away. Be gone, vile potato. I just can't see myself sitting here during the Running Man challenge, staying in one place to bake a stack and a half of potatoes. That would not be a wise use of my time. Okay, we have 8 pieces of leather. I could make another piece of leather armor while I'm waiting here. And I can also make a sword, so let's go ahead and craft a couple items. A stone sword. Let's put all this stuff together. Put this over here. And I guess I could put on a pair of pants to hide my nakedity. There we go. Now I'm decent. I need some shoes, but at least I've got my giblets covered up. It seems a little odd running around with no pants on. It doesn't seem quite modest. I mean, that village, lucky it had no children in it. I wouldn't want to expose myself. This is, after all, not a nudist beach around here. Oh, yes. Let's see. Basically, I need to head in this direction and this direction. So this ocean over here really is of no use to me. Huh. I guess I'll head straight over along this beach in that direction. As soon as we can get this steak cooked up. We do have some apples. There we go, 4 more pieces of meat. And the sun is starting to set. Well, isn't that just lovely? Oh boy. Hopefully this ocean over here curls around up there and I can hop in a boat. Make life a little easier on myself. I think tonight might be the last night with no phantoms, because this is 3 nights now. This would be night number 3. And I'm pretty sure phantoms don't show up until the 4th night, I think. This is one of those things about Minecraft that I'll know for sure when it happens. Oh, 2 baby turtles. Okay, Dwayne, just keep going. Don't stop and look at the cute little turtles. Oh boy. Well, let's just hop in a boat. I might lose a little bit of score because I'm heading slightly southwards here. So you can see my number shrinking on the right-hand side. But to compensate, my east-west number is growing, so I'm not really losing a lot of score. Now I am. Now I'm losing some score. But I'm hoping this ocean curves around the other side of this structure, this landmass, and heads back northwards, or at least eastwards. My goodness. I'm going in the opposite direction now. But I don't want to be in that hilly forest, having to jump up and down hills and not see 5 feet in front of me because of all the tree trunks. That would be a nightmare. As night falls, perfect time for a nightmare. So I'm losing score now. Hopefully I can regain it. Here we go. I can start regaining score by going this direction. Oh, cows. You're safe from my sword right now. Okay, we are still losing some score here, but hopefully we'll regain it here in the long run. We just find a nice area to cross. Having to cross through these trees would be an absolute terrible thing. I'm hoping I can just go around this landmass. I'm losing score. Ugh. It hurts me to see this, but hopefully it won't be for long. Maybe this bend up here will be able to turn back in the right direction. Oh yes, here we go. Here we go. This is what I wanted. Now we are gaining score. And as long as we stay heading due east, we are gaining score now. This is what I'm talking about. And going on shore right here is not even a question. I mean, who wants to go through a jungle at night? I would rather face phantoms on the open water and not be able to defend myself than to go through the jungle at night. Oh, beautiful. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of terrain that one can cross at night. Badlands or desert. Badlands or desert is perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and leave the boat. The mobs, it may not be the funnest terrain to traverse, but at least you can see the mobs. And you know where to avoid them. And I'm going right into a bunch of skeletons here, but that's okay. Yikes. Oh, look. It's the cactus with a flower on top. This is what I wanted to see in the new update. I know I'm losing score right now, but wow, that's pretty. Too bad I can't look at it for very long. Holy cow. It's one thing you have to watch out for when you're dealing with the desert. There's all kinds of little caves and openings and places where they want to just murder you. Ah, yes, the desert. This is actually the perfect kind of terrain to cross at night. Even though you got all kinds of bad guys gunning for you, you can at least see them from a nice distance. Look at these little desert scrub brushes there. That's really cool. The desert just seems a little bit more alive, doesn't it? This Spring to Life update has really kind of just made every place look a little bit nicer. And supposedly in the upcoming updates, or drops as they call them, we're going to see an improvement in Bedrock graphics. They're going to make some kind of dynamic lighting or something, which I'm really looking forward to. Should be very cool. Waste no time, get away from the shore. Whew. Wow. Look at all those guys hopping in the water. They want my scalp. Okay, so we are heading in the right direction. We're gaining score. I am way above 7,000. But there's a mangrove forest up there. And you couldn't pay me to head into a mangrove forest at night. So, let's see. Is there a way around it via the water? Don't get me wrong, I love mangrove forests. I love mangrove wood. I love everything about it. However, I'm not an idiot. I don't go into a mangrove forest at night. Because you're just asking for trouble. Some of the most beautiful places in Minecraft are also some of the deadliest. But it looks like we can continue heading north around this area. Aw. How is this possible? A flower growing on the sand. What have we here? A bunch of weird cursed landscape. You know my thoughts on floating stuff like this. It's not very realistic. But look at this terrain, man. If I was just doing a regular Minecraft playthrough and not an insane challenge, then I would have to seriously consider building here. That is just cool looking. But it looks like the moon is setting. I think I'll just lollygag out here for a little bit and look at the scenery until the sun comes up so I can go ashore. And what I'll do is I'll go ashore up here. And go around the mangrove forest. I think I'll go ashore up here. Let's go and leave the boat here. Because I'm not going to have time to collect my boat up here because there's skeletons. Look at these fine fellows. This is going to be my last night of peace. Because tonight, I'm pretty sure tonight the phantoms come out. In fact, I'm absolutely sure because it's been 3 nights of peace. And that's all they give you. Alright, the time has come to hightail it. Yes, we know. You guys are a bunch of jerks. And I'm losing a little bit of score, but I will regain it here as I turn back in this direction. Very good. Now we're heading basically back in the right direction. We're going north and east. Hey there, Panda. And I think I'm going to be calling an end to this episode here a little bit before nightfall. Wow, would you look at that? Now this would be the perfect place to hang out and avoid phantoms. But unfortunately, I wouldn't be gaining any score by just hanging out in one place all the time. It would also make for a fairly boring video. I mean, this is the Running Man challenge, not the floating under a cave ceiling challenge. So, in keeping with the challenge and the spirit of the challenge, we shall continue to run. I don't have any good armor. Yes, running through the jungle. One of the great joys of Minecraft. And no, I'm not going to bother getting watermelon. I am going to make some distance. I don't want to have to deal with night in the jungle. We want to make it through this jungle and into a clear area so that we at least have a fighting chance against the mobs and the phantoms. Oh, lovely. It's a jungle cow. You're safe for me, jungle cow. I am too busy trying to get through this jungle. Jungles are pretty, though. There's no doubt about it. The grass color is nice. Oh, it looks like we have a pale garden over here. I think. Maybe I just saw some birch leaves and mistook them. I don't want to be in a dark forest either. A dark forest and a jungle they're no bueno. Oh yes, here we go. The ocean. Oh boy, I am hungry. I do not want to go ashore here. I don't want to go in that direction. I'm losing scores, so we want to go in this direction. But I've already set a new record. We're basically 4,000 plus 6,000. We're 10,500. The old record was 7,000, so it's not even close. I didn't just beat the last record, I smashed it. So whatever happens tonight, I've at least set a new record in the Running Man challenge. And hopefully, when I die tonight, which I'm almost positive I'm going to, it'll be an entertaining death. You know? It's midday, and I am going to be calling an end to this video here momentarily, because the final run of the night, I think, should be encapsulated in its own video. And that'll also give me time to pause and try to think of some kind of strategy for fighting the phantoms off and the mobs around me and avoiding death. Because if I can make it through one night being attacked by phantoms, then that will give me hope. That fourth night will not be an instant and automatic death sentence. Because if the fourth night is an automatic death, then that means that the Running Man challenge is just basically a challenge to see how far you can get in 3 days of Minecraft. Which really isn't that much of an interesting challenge. There has to be hope. There has to be the possibility that you can survive a night of phantoms. And maybe the answer is laying right in front of me. Maybe by going through a forest, the tree leaves could provide cover from the phantoms. And I would just have to fight the mobs. Maybe that's the solution. The solution is to go through a forest at night. Oh well. Tune in next time to find out if this is the case. I will see you then.